and today we will walk you through our analysis and recommendation. But first, let me introduce my teammate. From my far right, this is Manosha, Ponchanok, Shonipa, and me, Chidapa, and we are the bomb squad. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see how Olympic law stay competitive in this auto loan and insurance industry. This industry is profitable and attractive that resulted in an intense competition. As you can see from the graph, the number of newly registered vehicles is falling due to the first car scheme, which benefits in the second-hand car market, including the auto loan industry. For the second graph, the statistics from Bank of Thailand has shown the significant growth in the personal loan, which also a great impact that enhanced the growth in the auto loan industry as well. Sisavat Limited Law is a private non-bank financial institution specializing in microfinance lending and automobile refinancing, which target at the Thai underbanked population. Fortunately, Sisavat Limited Law has the highest brand awareness due to several advantages, such as being decentralized, meaning to distribute all the power to each and every brand. As a result, Limited Law has enjoyed the rapid expansion rate and compound annual growth rate 47% from year 2009 to 2015. We have positioned Limited Law based on the number of branches and the size of loan portfolio by comparing with their competitors. And as you can see from our positioning map, Limited Law has the point of difference with the largest loan portfolio at 19 million baht. It implies that we should focus on expanding the product line to increase its operational efficiency. Here are the three main issues that Limited Law is currently facing. The first one is the loss in the wet market program due to the high operating cost. Currently, Limited Law doesn't have a current plan yet, so we will recommend to better utilizing in the human resource to solve the operating cost in wet market project. Secondly, Limited Law wants to increase the customer awareness in the auto loan insurance. So we recommend to launch a new insurance product to expand to offer more of the financial product with the advantage of being nationwide branch, so we can offer more choice to our customers. Lastly, the increasing in competition, where Limited Law try to expand the branch as many as possible. However, in this digital world, where people want to access the quick and convenient service, we recommend an application called Friend Help Friend. This application will act as a matchmaker platform of loan transaction. Let me explain more on our first strategy. Since we want to utilize the use of human resource, we have found the problem that there is a high operating cost from both salary and transportation costs that has led Limited Law to the loss year to year. So we recommend Limited Law to hire an external agent called Nungsang Limited Law to help facilitate operating costs, increase operational efficiency, and offer an efficient money collection system. This agent will get a commission as an incentive, and they must be able to visit the branch every day in order to submit the money. And the system works that the agent go and collect the money from the customer, and then they will get a point, and at the end of the day, they can redeem it for cash whenever they want. For example, if they can collect 1% out of total amount of borrower, they will get 5 baht. Let's assume that there is 100 customers in that responsible area, and the agent can collect all the 100 customers, so he or she will get full 500 baht. This will eventually help save the salary and transportation costs. The collection system can be done easily through the Manage My Account application. Firstly, the branch will inform customer the list of an agent in the area. Secondly, both customer and agent can confirm the payment on their application in order to prevent mistake and agent fraud. Lastly, all the parties, including the company, customer, and agent, they all will have an evidence to cross-check with each other, and at the end of the month, the agent can submit a receipt to their customer. This application also provides other useful features apart from its security and convenience. They help customers to calculate the interest, so So customer will know exact amount they have to pay each time, and it also helps calculate the actual interest rate between the law and other financial institutions. Customer can also check their remaining balance on their side of application, where the agent can receive and check their point every day on the application. Let me summarize the value proposition for all three parties. Of course, for the company United Law, they can lower the operating cost that will lead to sustainable profit in the long run. For United Law, they can borrow at 10% lower rate. They can manage their own working hours. They get cash as a commission, and they can help sell alternative law products such as the insurance, where they will get a 10% commission from doing that. Finally, for borrowers, they can access to fair and transparency payment method without hidden costs or any excess charge.
Okay, let's get on to the second recommendation. From Office of Insurance Commission, we found that auto insurance market is very attractive since the premium has been growing at 9.7% in the past 5 years. Moreover, 60% of non-life insurance market is auto insurance, and this means United Law should focus more on this market. The accidents rate happen on the road in Thailand also increasing from 2011, and this is an opportunity for United Law to provide a perfect solution for the society, because we believe that this recommendation will reduce the accident rate happen on the road. We present to you Prakan Tit Law. Prakan Tit Law is a special auto insurance that calculates the premium based on their driving behavior. And by driving behavior, we measure this by using this telemetry device here. It can measure how hard you brake, the rapid acceleration, the speed, or how you corner. And by this measure, the safe driver would drive safer and pay less. And this way, there's no penalty to the use, but only the more possibility for getting greater discounts. Our target would be those who consider themselves a good driver or safe driver and think that they deserve to get to pay greater discount on their premium. The position would be first mover of risk-based auto insurance in Thailand. And by risk-based here, we mean the quality of the driving, not by the behavior that comes with the car for those who buy a second-hand car. For United Law, they would get the brand awareness more on the insurance product that they already have, and for other products as well under the name of United Law. And this also follow the brand's concept of being transparent and fair. For customers, they would get greater discount on their premium and also get faster and more accurate on the response from the company, because the device will track the driver and also alert the insurance company when there is an accident happen. And most importantly, the driver will drive safer. And the steps for customer is that they would get an insurance with United Law and then buy the device, install it in their car, and download an application. And this application here will show the result from the device that it gets from the device. And this way, the driver will see the style of driving and can improve their driving behavior. And also, it will show the discount they get at the end of each month. And by this way, the driving performance would be improved. Then it will be better fuel efficiency, and also the accident rate on the road would also decrease. And we also believe that by improving the driving behavior, they would also claim less from the insurance company. How United Law should promote this? They could also cooperate with the government to do some safe driving campaign, or to create an event, do television commercial, online advertising, and the content can focus on how being a good driver is good, because nowadays the good driver is being ignored. And we will also give away the devices for free to our current United Law customers to try, and this would be word of mouth marketing.
Continuing to the last recommendation, as you can see from the graph that average debt per household has increased in the last 8 years quick and convenient by using online channel. For second implication, when people use more smartphone, they will familiar with the website or application, so now they can perceive another way of making transaction through online channel. So now we are introducing you Ngan Tip Law Friend and Friend application. So Ngan Tip Law will act as a matchmaker between the lender and borrower, and Ngan Tip Law will also store all personal information of both lender and borrower to make it more reliable. The reason why that we create this application because we want to help lender to generate more profit from their saving money by earning from the interest. And for the borrower, we want them to have zero risk of loan charge because borrower can choose which lender will offering them the best choice, and it will easily for borrower to find the lender as well. So for our target market, we can divide it into two groups. For first one is for lender. We are targeting middle to low income people who want to earn more money from their saving money. And for borrower, we are targeting unbanked people who doesn't have asset, collateral, or any reliable credit history, but want a cash is quick and convenient. So for Ngan Tip Law Friend Help Friend objective, we want to encourage lender to earn more money from their saving money, and for borrower, we want them to have zero risk of loan charge. The usability of this application is firstly both lender and borrower need to submit the personal information to Ngan Tip Law such as copy of identification card, address, or their profile picture. After that, the lender will offer the money that they want to give a loan, including with the interest, with the time frame. For example, they want the borrower to return their money within 3 months. And now the lender can choose to offer the money to the borrower, or they can choose to accept the request from the borrower as well. And then after borrower return their money already, the lender can give the rating or review to that borrower. In terms of the borrower, after they submit all the documents to Ngan Tip Law, now they can borrow money. But firstly, they need to describe the reason why they want to borrow money and also the amount of money that they want to borrow as well. And then the borrower can choose to accept the offer from the lender, or they can choose the lender by themselves. When they choose the lender already, they need to send a request to that lender and wait that lender to accept the request. And once the lender accepts the request already, they need to return the money on time. In terms of Ngan Tip Law, they need to store all personal information of both lender and borrower. And the main responsibility is they need to transfer the money to both lender and borrower. The benefit that Ngan Tip Law will receive, they will receive 20% as a transaction fee from lender interest. So for promotion, for first-time users, we want to encourage new users to use our application by giving them 10% discount from interest rate when they borrow money for the first time. And for the lender, we will extend the transaction fee. In social media, we will launch a campaign or activity in some special occasion to encourage all users to use our application by giving them the discount code.
Now, let's take a look at timeline implementation. For the first recommendation, we will start the recruiting process in the first quarter of 2017, and then we will start the training and launch our operation. As for the second recommendation, we will start by purchasing device, then we do marketing and launch the insurance product. As for the last recommendation, we will start develop our application in the first half of 2017. Then we will do marketing and launch our application. Moving on to the revenue forecast. There are 3 main assumptions for the revenue forecast. For the first assumption is about the best case revenue. In the first 2 years, revenue will grow at 17.3%, and afterward it will grow at 12.5%. As for the second recommendation, the source of income will come from the device sale and also insurance premium. Device sale will have 20% margin, and insurance policy will grow at 40% per year. As for the last recommendation, the source of income will come from advertising fee and also transaction fee. Transaction fee will be 10% of the interest rate. By implementing our recommendations, it will cause the revenue to grow at 19.2%, is around 6% more than the revenue-based case. Next is net income. There are also 3 main assumptions for the net income. For the first recommendation cost, the cost will be training cost, loan collection cost, and also the loss from fraud, and also provide the cheaper loan. As for the second recommendation cost, the cost will come from the purchase device, which is 500 baht per device, and also marketing cost in the first year will be 50 million baht and 10% afterward. SG&A will also be 10% afterward. As for the third recommendation, the cost will come from application development cost, which is around 40 million baht, and the maintenance cost of 2 million baht per year. As for the marketing cost, it will be 50 million baht in the first year and 10% afterward, and SNA will also be 10% of income. By implementing our three recommendations, the net income will grow at 27.9%, which is more than double on the base case net income. To conclude our recommendation, the first recommendation, หนุ่มสาวเมืองติดล้อ we will try to efficiently utilize the human resource to make the web market project more profitable. As for the second recommendation, ประกันติดล้อ we will try to enhance the auto insurance market penetration and also boost auto insurance sales. As for the last recommendation, Fresh Help Fresh, we will try to expand the market to help us become the fintech leader in microfinance segment. All of the two recommendations will help us to reach the goal to enrich people's lives by providing convenient financial products and services to bring the best benefit to the customer and the company, while maintaining commitment to company values. Thank you for your attention, and now we are moving for Q&A. Yeah, we have three main controls. For the first control, we will firstly check the profile of each contestant. Like we will survey the local people that these people can be trusted, and also we will look at their criminal record from the police station if they have any criminal record. And also after the screening process, we will let them open the GPS to let us find where are they every time. So if they run out of they run away from the city, we will notice right away and contact the police or something.
So what if the agents threaten the customer to get the money back? So your mobile phone might not be able to track how they actually do the collection.
Yeah. So the third control will be the cross check. This means that when the agent comes to the customer, the agent will, if the agent receive the cash, they will record in the application that they receive the cash. And customer also have the application that record in the history that they also paid the cash already. So the two parties will record the transaction. So this can be cross checked with company system. And for those customers who don't have smartphone, we will also make them sign some receipt, and also at the end of the month, we will send the receipt to the customer to confirm all transaction. And before the collecting process, we will send the picture and the name of the agent to each customer to make sure that they pay to the right person.
I can translate your question.
Sure.
คุณเบิร์นถามว่าถ้าเกิดคนที่ไปทวงหนี้เนี่ยเกิดถูกลูกค้าอะไรเงี้ยเราจะคอนโทรลได้ไหมคะเพราะมันมีเขาบอกมันมี debt collection act ที่เป็นกฎหมายแบบห้ามมันมีมาตรฐานการทวงหนี้คือประเด็นคือรู้ได้ไงว่าคนนี้จะทำตามกฎของแบงก์ที่กำหนดแบงก์ชาติอะไรเงี้ยคือห้ามไปขู่ห้ามไปอะไรอย่างเงี้ยอันนี้หนูจะคุณ
Actually, we have the training process before sending an agent out. So we make sure to train every agent to follow all of the rules. And also, as I mentioned before that the two parties have to confirm the transaction before the transaction is completed. So this means that if someone threatens the customer can send a request to the Atlantic Law to make a solution of this agent. Is it answering your question?
I would say that in the application on the customer side, if the customer being threatened from our agent, they can also easily report through the application that will go directly to the company. So the agent will not know that this customer has reported him or her. So it's anonymous.
You mean after the recommendation, how many percent of market share? Oh.
Your revenue is from the app.
Actually, from the application, uh, it will be around 10% for the recommendation for the revenue. Actually, revenue is not come from the loan itself, it's come from the commission fee. So it may not be overwhelming, but we focus more on the marketing effect that it will make us more well known, and also we can catch more customer segment by this application. Because like when we become the first mover, it's when us to become very well known in the market, like when Nintit Law provide the first commercial site that very everyone knows about Nintit Law, something like that.
Actually, I have questions on this application. You mentioned that the Ngan Law app will match lender and borrower, right? Who will do the underwriting, and do you think this is competing with the current Ngan Law granting loan to individual customers themselves?
Actually, like the borrower can choose the lender by themselves, and any people can be the lender if they wanted to earn more money from their saving money. So they can put the amount of money that they want to give a loan on the application. So now, like Ngan Law can be matched because like the application will show the borrower or the lender to all the users.
The question is, do you think this will compete with Ngan Law lending to individuals themselves? Why do they need to match between lender and borrower? Why they also granting the loan?
This business model is different from the currently lending because you don't have to put your car as a collateral.
It means that we target different customer. For the customer from Ngan Law, it means that they have to have the collateral like car or automobile to make the loan. As for the health friend, actually we do not act as the lender, we act as the middleman. So we isn't the one who provide money to the customer. It's the both borrower and lender in our application. So I think it's kind of like expansion of product line. So we want to make the application to provide a platform for both party to do transaction. It's not that us provide money. So the list of this project will nearly 0% because we don't have credit risk. We only receive the commission if the project goes well.
So meaning that the law doesn't involve in any loan underwriting process. They will just collect by themselves or
We will act as middleman in terms of collecting the money. We will, when the lender want to lend the money, they have to transfer the money into the account that we set, and the account will be free, so no one can do anything to this money. And if transaction occur, we will act as middleman to transfer the money to the borrower. And when borrower want to return the money, they will transfer in this account. So it will be already in this project.
What happened if the borrower don't pay?
Actually, we focus on middle to low income, so that it means that they will provide only a little bit of money. It's not much. So let me make a friend answer.
To add on that, like before the borrower can borrow some money, they need to submit all the documents, such as a copy of their identification card or address. So if they didn't return the money, so Ngan Law can track on them, or can go to police station with the address and can track with the identification card. And moreover, they also need to take a profile picture of themselves before they borrow money. And when after they return the money already, most of the lender will have to review or rating. So when the lender accept the request of the borrower, they can see the rating of this person or the review of this person.
So if the rating is bad, no one will willing to lend the money, or willing to lend a little bit of money, not much money. So the risk will be lower. It's like when someone wants to borrow 100,000, they cannot borrow from one source because the rating is very low. So they may borrow from 10 people. So each people will lose only 10,000 if the fraud occurs. So it will reduce the risk of the lender. It depends on the idea of what parties.
And to add on, like if the borrower has lower rating, we can cut them out of the system.
So who do the collection when the customer doesn't make payment, when the borrower doesn't make payment, will the law do the collection or who do it?
As Ngantit law acts as a matchmaker, so the first step is Ngantit law will track like where the borrower is by their address or identification card.
So when the law is a trap, so if I would people, a person I just forgot to pay back for 2 days. So when the law will call me, come to my house.
It cannot be that depend on the law because if I remember correctly, is we have to be like 1 month before the law can be enforced. So we would think we will send the notifications through the application or through the email or every contact way to contact the borrower. If they do not return the money within 1 month according to the law, so the police will come to a role in this place.
What do you think are the risk of the lender not using this? I mean, it's a good idea, right? Everyone can do this crowdfunding, they now money to everyone is super easy. But there is a lot of risk, and unfortunately, I think myself or my mom wouldn't do it. So how would you convince that those people who have money, right?
Actually, it's the high risk high return. So if you risk more, you can set the interest rate more. And we do not support people to lend like all of their saving money into this app. It's only 10% of the when you arrange your portfolio, you have to have like high risk investment, low risk investment or something like that. It will be like people only invest only 10% of their money in this application. So it's fine if it's not a bit, or if they can make a big, it will be very profitable for them. So it's like we encourage them to risk that much, but to make them feel safer, we do everything for the screening process. So I think that it will be more profitable than loss for the customer.
On the auto insurance, I'm interested on the concept that you said you will reduce the premium based on driving behavior, right? So how do you market this for the first time that customer buy your insurance because you don't have that driving behavior, and also do they need to buy your device in order to buy this insurance?
Actually, devices only cost 600 baht. This is very cheap, so I don't think it's the problem for the customer to buy. And in the long run, it will be very profitable since they can reduce the premium. And for your question that excuse me, can you repeat it?
Yeah. It's like you need to have good driving behavior in order to get discount. But for the first year, how do you define their behavior when they apply to you for the first time?
Actually, we will set the certain amount of premium for everyone for the first time, and then each month we will calculate based on their behavior and then return the money if they drive safer from this premium. It's like paying advance for the premium, and then we will start reducing the premium month by month.
Back to the peer-to-peer lending. I'm not sure whether you're aware of the maximum interest rate cap in Thailand, so not sure how you would handle the regulation framework for the peer-to-peer lending. I think the profitability would come for the short-term loans. So how do you handle the current limitation of the regulations on peer-to-peer lending?
Yeah, it's like we will set in the application like when you input your interest rate, it cannot be exceed the 35%, which is the regulation. So if you want to put like 50%, it cannot be input in the application. It's like application setting, something like that. And as for the regulation, it's like the borrower can choose themselves. There are many lenders. If someone offers the best choice, so they want to choose the best, which is the lowest interest rate. It's like not like borrower have to choose the highest interest rate. So the one who set the highest get S interest rate will not be chosen. So it will reflect to the lender. So they have to lower their interest rate to make the transaction occur.